Transmog, transmog, transmog. Listen to that Warcraft music, it's fucking brilliant. Change my stuff back to my green to match the outfit. Now I'm talking about transmog today, and I call this is my second version of, and it ain't easy being green. As you can see, I tend to have a theme. This is a bit of a clothy theme. Are you into transmog? I'm a bit of a fashion, tend to be a bit of a fashion guy, but I say that people might have a different opinion in the real world. I like my sports coats, I like my designer, this, that, and stuff, but within reason. I'm a guy. I don't have 57 pairs of shoes. The other half, I think, had over 150 pairs of shoes in our house, and then back at her mum's place, she had her old bedroom was basically her shoe room, and she had a sneaky trick that when she wanted to buy, it worked for a while. Let me just turn that music down a bit. It worked for a while. She'd go out and buy it because she was in real estate. She always looked pretty well presented, and I would notice new dresses and clothes, right? And she realised that I was picking up on that because, you know, obviously I pay attention to what she's wearing because she's a hottie. Anyway, we go to her mum's house, which is a 7-bedroom, 2-story, half a mansion, whatever it is. We go there, we go into this room that she grew up in and everything like that, and she'd go to the cupboard, she'd slide it open, and there'd be rows and rows of shoes and everything like that, and she'd slide it open, but she'd pull some clothes out, like some, you know, flashy shirts, designers, dresses, things. Oh, just get these out of here, she would say. And the acting was incredible. The acting was incredible, right? I was gonna film all this with her and all her sisters and her mother, film a YouTube channel based on that, and probably turn them into the Kardashians of Australia. Not that it's a great thing to do that, but anyway, something along those lines. And the only problem is I would have unleashed a monster on the world, and I'm glad I never went through with that. But anyway, she would had this play going on for a while, you know, and my bullshit detector would just start to, it would, you know, it wouldn't turn on originally, and then I'd start going, hang on, this is, and after several more of these trips where this cupboard seemed to be an endless supply of high-range, beautiful dresses and shirts and garments and everything for going out to dinners and this and all this other stuff. And I said, just, you've got a lot of stuff. And she goes, oh, it's been in there for years. It's not like I bought it. And then eventually I caught her. It took a while, but I caught her. She would go buy it, try it, put it on, then she'd put it into that cupboard and she'd have a routine, and then I would get sucked in because she didn't want to show that she was quite a shopaholic, but she got busted. Anyway, transmog. Enough about my personal life. Let's log in. I certainly have been putting some bloody hours in this game, juggling work, juggling life. Jesus, thank God I don't have any kids. Alright, let's get back to the Dalaran. Just want to go over a range of transmog gear. So I've even got a mount to match my gear. That's getting pretty bad, isn't it? I know. I feel like that 12-year-old who never got to play with dolls when he was growing up. I had all the Star Wars figures. Anyway. Now this is low-key transmog. And look at me. Look at me. Jesus. Anyway. Let's just have a quick go into the greenie here. This is a bit of a combination, bit of PvP and artifact gear, which is all good. But I'm doing this today because I want feedback from people. Has anyone got any ideas out there? So this is my original It Ain't Easy Being Green. As you can see, it hang on, get rid of that artifact weapon before the artifact weapon. You know, a bit of range of different gear. And you can see where this one I'm currently wearing is based on. Another one here is, look, just to make life really simple, we don't have to worry about all that background noise. There we go. Okay, so we'll go back here. This is my, I'm sick of, one thing I'm sick of is a warlock, is walking around in robe, skirt, bloody thingy-bob. And I also take back to my updated red weapon, artifact weapon. I've gone with that helm, or otherwise before I had that baby. So I was sort of running with that with all the flames, but that's all good. We might just actually save that to go back to that. I think it works better on this. I like the burning helm, and it goes really well with all that red. Again, I changed the artifact working back to red. The skulls and the burning flame. I don't know, that looks good to me, I feel. It's always about standing out or going full. Of course, the artifact weapon would be the red version, or the updated version. This is my again. I'd go to red. Actually, red works best with this one. This is sort of a combo one with a new Legion helm on there, but I've got quite a bit of a combination going on there. Again, this is one I'm pretty much had a lot of I do get a lot of people messaging me about going, this is a good transmog, that's a good transmog. That's the only reason I thought I'd make a transmog video, is because I've had a few people keep messaging me going, hey, that's a great transmog, this great transmog. I always take it as someone's taking the piss, and I usually turn around and go to them, stop it, I'm just copying you. And you know, you can't handle flattery. But as you can see, I've gone with a theme here. I like the colour of these gloves. These from Mop, Mr. Pandera off some sort of raid or dungeon, or LFR or whatever it is. And these dropped and I got the feet, and I think it's just a good combination that I use a lot. This helm is one of the favourite helms because when you jump you get wings, and that is a great combination in there. As you can see, I have a few. Again, this is just a PvE set. I think it is from Wrath, I think, if my memory is correct. This is my holy, again I'll adjust it to golden. This is my holy warlock. I'm going with this principle, and this is what the gear I was wearing when my legendary dropped. I'm going with the principle now that as a holy warlock, because we're not being given a lot of new spells, not updated graphics, which I felt we should have got in such an expansion. But as soon as I knew that the Demon Hunter class was coming along, I thought we would suffer, because we do share a lot of synergy, and we as a class, especially Demo, but all the classes of Warlock have lost a lot of imagery to the demonology, to the Demon Hunter, and in general. And I think we should, I don't know, I see the Element and Sharma, just the graphics on that looks phenomenal. I've seen the Shadow Priest updated, I've seen the Fire Mage updated, the Warriors updated, I think Pally's a little bit, the new skins on the Druid, I think a few other classes might be in the same boat. Potentially Hunters aren't drastically different. I'm trying to think of that. They've got 2 pets now, apparently, you know. I'm pissed at Hunters in this way. I do have a level 100 Hunter, but I really play them right at the end, and I use them as a auxiliary class. Mostly it's been a professional alt class, alchemy mostly, go around gather stuff. What pisses me off about Hunters and being loving demonology, and the fact that this demonology, it's like we get a taste of how good demonology can be, and then it shows to be too good, and they cripple it and make it irrelevant again. I haven't said they've done this time, but the mechanics of all the Warlock specs are lacking. I can't play Destro. I'm the type of guy who'd always play whatever I need to achieve the desired result, but I'm just so burnt out over Destro through Mop and everything like that, because it's just very incinerate, Chaos Bolt. It's just boring as fuck, and it's just boring. It's not fun, and Affliction is not much better, but with the fact that I can do some bloody good AoE with it, it makes it fun, because you see the explosions, and that's really great. Demonology is a whole, you know, and what I'm getting back to Hunters and Demonology is very effectively, if my pet gets taken out, I've got to pause, stop, have a dedicated hardcast to summon it again. A Hunter can just instantly bring it back to life. Where's the class fantasy there? Shouldn't we be able to summon a demon as master demonologists, master leader of the Warlock? You know, we're the Warlock leader now. Have the power to instant summon in death from another region, whereas Hunters aren't just taming pets. If your pet gets killed, you have to go out and tame a new one. Or you maybe just have a graphic that revives it back, instead of like, oh, it's instantly back. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But anyway, this is my holy warlock, and I'm going with the principle that we are really the true holy warriors, because we are the ones that are tainted with evil, but we share a very similar story with the demon hunters, who are way too much cooler. They've got tats, you know. We're the old boyfriend. That's what I feel like. We're the old boyfriend that used to be good enough, but there's other blokes come along and he drives a Harley, he's got some few tats, and he's got long hair. Like, come on. Anyway, that's enough for me crapping on. This is my purple version of this one. I do really like this one. I like the helm combination. I'm not sure if I go with... I think red, purple, or green does work with that particular transmog. I'll just adjust it so that it can be seen a bit easier. I'm not sure. There's probably an add-on that can make this stand out so much easier. If I bother, if you know of any add-ons that can do that, where you can display yourself a lot easier, let me know. Put a comment, like, hate, whatever. Throw it my way. It's all love, baby. It's all love. This is this is my holy warlock. I'm going down this line. It's very priest-like. I've gone with the principle. When I'm talking about this holy warlock, this is my first holy warlock, and this is the second holy warlock, which is slightly different. Why does it keep saving that there? Hang on, I'll just check if this other one's done the same. No, okay. I'm going with this principle is you've got a priest, but you've got a shadow priest. He plays with the shadows. Why can't you have a holy warlock? Why can't he be someone who's from the shadows, who's channeling good? Because effectively that's what most of us warlocks are. We're using so-called evil capabilities in a holy or good way, whereas a shadow priest is, coming from the darkness into the light, or he's on the dark side. So very similar, I feel. Hence why I'm going with the golden. I like the wings, but I'm having a preference for that one. Anyway, that's not a drama. Now, this is one I just recently knocked up, and I like the concept, just the smoke, and it just, I don't know. Originally, I didn't think I'd like that helm and those shoulders, but I think it works. I actually think it works. If it doesn't, let me know. A slightly different version, and the version I like is this one. I've got the moving eyes. So this is a combination of some PvP and PvE, predominantly mostly PvE gear. I think the shoulders actually, I don't think that's PvP. Because I remember there was some sort of shoulders that had moving eyes on it. I just think this looks really fucking freaky. Anyway, that's just me. Orange. This is actually, the orange is pretty boring. It's that's just a standard set from Firelands, which I'll be working on. I'm just trying to incorporate some other things. Here's my red white wine. Again, it's just a head change. So yeah, just a different spin. And lastly, here's the green snake. As you can see, spiders and skulls, very green, very, hey, look at me, you can't miss me, let's just say that. And here's the second version of it, which actually we go back to the first version. I'm an Australian. Green and yellow is some of our national sporting colours, even though our flag is red, white and blue. I think it looks good, plus it shows the muscles in my arms. Yeah, anyway, I'm getting carried away there. And plus I'm into my glasses and everything as well. So that's all beautiful stuff. I'm keen to see other people's transmogs, especially clothies. I do like the plate wearers and stuff like that. And that motivates me when I see a good plate set or whatever like that. Because I think it's the armour, the shoulders, the helms. There's some really good stuff. But as you can see, I think I need to work on the gloves. I don't know. I'd have to see it. I'm not prepared to spend the dollars at the moment just to jump over. If that chest was all the way down the same colour, I think I'd be happier. Anyway, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, that's about 10 to 12. I don't want to do the rest of my clothies because I want to keep it within a reasonable time frame and short. But I wanted to get feedback if anyone's got some great transmogs of cloth wearers or predominantly warlocks. And probably I do have some dark ones, and I've got some ones that I put together and don't save all the time. But if you do see me lying around, you either see me probably in this one, this one. You probably will see me a lot in the Holy Rock and the Green Snake, but I think I'll be running around in this one for a while until I'm sick of it, because it's quite a unique setup, and I like the fell look of it, and we are in a Legion green, all the rest of it. So, as I always say, it's good night from him, and it's good night from me. Good night.